have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Throws out the stiff arm. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Can they keep alive this long opening drive? It's the 11th play on third down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that was intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Off the play fake on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It's a run to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Throwing off play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The shotgun running play call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Touchdown, Cardinal, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Inside the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Stanford.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's caught. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the tailback's got it again. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
picked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
This one will be fair caught. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The DB's backing off from the line now. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Handoff running right.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab by the receiver. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his target. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Breaks free. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed to the running back. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And here's the return. And the return will be brought down. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cardinal. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The offense will go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Texas A&M, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that... Great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the back. A quick juke. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a quarterback keeper.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're going to run the option. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Payne. The ball is caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to get free. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
30-34, Texas A&M, 7.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Kirk at Stanford in the lead. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's It's Douglas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run the option. Breaks free. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit to swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Finds his man. It's Douglas. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
40. Texas A&M, 7.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He shreds the tackle. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a huge deficit.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
A handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.